Hello. Hey, hi. Hi, hey. Hey, hi. 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 Hey. So, last day of E3. It's the last day of E3. I am currently locked in the rooftop pool area of the Airbnb that the rest of my team is staying in. I had to come here last night to stay here for today because the checkout on our hotel was set to a day earlier than it was supposed to be. So we had to leave that hotel, check out, come here, drop our stuff off, and then stay the night. It's a really nice place. The apartment is huge. It is wild. I'm not into the Airbnb thing for, what it does to, living costs and stuff, but I don't know, it's nice to sort of get an excuse to get to stay in and see big, crazy-ass fancy apartments like this. Like this huge walk-in closet that I was trying to record in earlier, but then one of the guys came home and was kind of coming in and out of the room, so I couldn't really record in there. And just like a huge living room and like kitchen space, big ass beds. It's nuts. It's really nice in there. Really nice. Dishwasher. It's my first time ever using a dishwasher. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. That thing washes the dishes for you. Are you kidding me? Wild. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm done with E3 stuff. Totally 100% done. So Wednesday, I kind of like glazed over Wednesday in my last video, I feel like. I think there were a couple of cool things that I did that I didn't really talk too much about. And just like the overall feeling of that day. First off, I got to fucking run into a bunch of WWE people. I ran into Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston and Big E, like the New Day. I saw them, and I would love to talk to them and like chat for a bit, but they were in the middle of recording Up Up Down Down stuff with their camera crew. So I just kind of stopped them for a quick picture, and I said thanks, all that stuff. And then I was wandering around the show floor, wandering around the Capcom booth, passing time until my next appointment. And I run into my fucking queen, Asuka. I love her so much. She's so amazing. And I ran into her, and it was just incredible. I talked to her a bit. I said I was a big fan. I said the fact that she used to do game reviews made me happy. Made me so happy. I asked for a picture. Took a fucking picture. I let her go, and then I was done. I was on cloud nine. That was awesome. I don't really get big mega starstruck or anything here. It's mostly just been cool meeting people in the industry and stuff. But that got me, and that was so cool. But yeah, that day, Wednesday, was I don't know. It was kind of interesting. There was a bit of a weird feeling kicking in that day. Because the day prior, I spent a lot of time on the show floor, but I kind of ended up seeing and doing everything that I could have done on the show floor. Wednesday, I ran into a couple more indie companies, hardware companies, and talked to them about covering their stuff, and that was nice. But Wednesday was just mostly kind of wandering the show floor, waiting to maybe run into people while I was passing time for my next appointments, So it's okay, I got done seeing this game. I got done seeing Final Fantasy. Let's pass time until it's time for Watch Dogs, So I wasn't I wasn't having a bad time, but day one was I was in constant wonderment and excitement, whereas day two, it was kind of setting in okay, I've seen all this stuff, so I guess I'll just wander around a little aimlessly until it's time to go to an appointment. I was checking my clock a lot more Wednesday than I was on Tuesday, I'll say. And then I forget if I talked about this, I went to see Namco Bandai on Wednesday, and they showed off a bunch of games they were talking about and showing off Code Vein and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and The Man from Medan, the new game. Is that what it's called? The Man from Medan, the new game from the Until Dawn people. And Oh man, there was a couple more. They had Disney Tsum Tsum there. What up? And they also like super briefly mentioned Elden Ring, the George R.R. Martin from Software thing. But they didn't give any new info. Just kind of like this, like reminded us it existed. But so after a quick theater thing, they let us go hands-on with like any of the games we wanted. So I played a little Code Vein because they're showing off like boss fights for the first time, I think. I'm not sure if they're like big boss fights in the network tests or not, but they had a boss fight here. That game's weird. I feel like they've kind of like regressed with it. It used to be like a very much like a Dark Souls clone kind of thing with like very like methodical, slow, heavy combat. But now they did this thing where your player character, they move and attack much faster, like much more swifter, do more damage. But your enemies, except for the bosses, I think, still all kind of move and act and attack as if they were in a slow From Software game. So it's like an enemy will like slowly come and lunge at you, you dodge them, and then just like fucking like lay into them with 5 attacks in a row and probably kill them in like one combo. It's a weird feeling. I don't know if it's a good feeling. The boss fight was a little cooler, but it was kind of like there was so much going on with that boss, and like the hit stun wasn't visible enough, so I really couldn't tell when I was doing damage. I don't know. I want to like that game a lot, so hopefully there's some time for like a little more improvement and fine tuning. I didn't get to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I heard it was kind of rough. It seems kind of rough. It just seems like another regular Dragon Ball game. They talked about how it's straight up like it's not open world. They're laying into like the stats in the RPG, like leveling up stuff, but the combat just seems like like Xenoverse with like more stuff on screen. I don't know. Yeah, that was like my other big Wednesday thing. And then so after Wednesday, E3 ended, I went to like the Migs indie party. I got to play again Space Channel 5 fucking VR. Space Channel 1, Space Channel VR. I got to play that, and like again, I had an amazing time. The demo people were all so happy that I was so into it. I like got freaking interviewed by like the team there, and then I played Samurai Gun 2 as well, which I didn't really talk too much about in the last video. But like I love Samurai Guns so much. It's one of my favorite like party like competitive games. And the new one, it's just more the same, but with way more like polish around it. Like there's really beautiful character select screen artwork. There's a really pretty like splash screen of your character that pops up when you win. There's a new like dash button and for movement, and they were testing this thing where like if you kill someone, they drop a soul, and that soul can replenish your gun ammo. It's so fun. It's just Samurai Gun, you know. It's just Samurai Gun like with more. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, man. Wednesday was great. And then Thursday was very, very cool. Thursday was awesome. I had plenty more appointments that day. I never ended up getting to interview the art director of Yakuza, Hosokawa-san, he was a producer of Judgment too. Like, the PR guy at Sega never contacted me. I reached out to him, he never replied. So yeah, that email just didn't happen. That interview just didn't happen. And when I saw the PR person who booked that for me later on today, they said that, or later on Thursday, yesterday, she said that, yeah, that happened to somebody else. So the producer, just left. He's just gone. So that was a bummer, man. You know, like I was really excited to talk to him just like as a fan, and I was excited to show him my shirt that I have, the exact same shirt from the game. My finger's covering the thing. Hello. But yeah, Thursday I had plenty of cool appointments. I'm trying to remember, like, in order what they were. I played Ghost Recon Breakpoint in the morning, the new Ghost Recon game, and it was cool. It was pretty cool. The gameplay feels like a lot tighter than Wildlands. It kind of seems more satisfying to play and like shoot in that game. It was an awkward demo because it was co-op, so there were 2 other like press people playing with me, but they just didn't know what they were doing at all. It was like it was the first time they were playing a shooting game. It was funny. There was one part where I was playing as a stealth guy, but someone else was playing as like the sniper. And our dev leader, like the guy leading our demo for us, like, okay, so the sniper guy should probably take care of the rocket launcher guys in the corner over there. And then we like nothing happens. The sniper doesn't do anything, and we look, and he's just like sitting on his laptop, like taking down notes while we're in the middle of like, this mission thing. It was so weird. It was so weird, but it was fun. And then after that, I went to Nintendo. I played Pokemon Sword Shield, like a quick. They were all 15-minute demos. The Shield one was like in the gym. It was fun. It was Pokemon, but the gym was really cool. Just simple puzzle stuff. I like the fact that the trainers in the field have like dynamic like cones of vision now, so you can actually like avoid them if you tried to. The gym leader was awesome. It's like the water girl Nessa. She was dope. She was awesome. I played Luigi's Mansion 3, which was incredible. It looks incredible. The slamming mechanic is super fun. You just like keep on slamming ghosts back and forth. The Luigi thing is interesting. It's that kind of like, that sort of like being in two places at once, like puzzle element has never really like been my favorite kind of thing in a game, but we'll see what they can do with it here. It's a cute idea. Then I played Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, the new one. Man, that game's so fucking good. That game is so good. I never really gave those games a shot. They kind of always like flew over my head. I just didn't really care about them. But that game's fun as hell. Like all those mini games are so dope and fun. The visuals are great. There's a karate mini game in there where one person fights another person in karate, but it's like a straight up fighting game thing. Like, there's like an attack, there's a punch and a kick and like a grab and a takedown and stuff and blocks and parries. It's nuts. It's so cool. That game was dope. And then God, my fucking arms are so tired. But then I played Link's Awakening, the Link's Awakening remake, and I've never played the original at all, so I didn't really have any clue what I was doing. But it's so cute, it's so funny. Like the character art is so adorable, and like the lighting, like really sells it as this like kind of like it all looks like real life like miniatures, like little like mini clay things. It was so pretty, so cute, so fun. I definitely want to play that. Definitely want to get more into that. And then I went and I saw the Avengers game, the new Avengers game they just announced. I saw like a whole like closed doors gameplay demo thing, and it's interesting. It seems cool. I can tell the demo person is kind of like slowly showing off all the different parts of like your like attack kit, like all the different like attacks and combos you can do, but like very slowly. So he kind of made the combat look a little slower than I think it probably is. But it's really cool. You know, they talk about how it's like an Anthem. No, they don't say Anthem, but they talk about how it's like a thing where you can play in these big, huge worlds and do these missions as any hero. But the level they showed us, it was definitely like a beginning of the game, like prologue thing, where it's like a very scripted, Uncharted style thing where they show you and have you play as every hero in the main team. But it seems interesting. The designs of the characters are like a little iffy. Like, I don't know, Captain America's suit is like a little more generic than I would hope for, but Thor's suit is pretty okay, and Scarlet looks, I keep on calling Black Widow Scarlet. Black Widow looks pretty good, and Hulk looks amazing. The voice cast is incredible. Like Troy Baker as Bruce Banner is such a weird choice, but it really works. Yeah, and then like I interviewed a member of the team. That was really awesome. It was like a group interview, so there were two other people in the room with me. One of them had very, very, very dope sneakers that had like the green and purple fucking Eva colors on them, and I scoped out his badge and saw his Twitter handle and like followed him on Twitter after the interview and messaged him saying like, "Hey, where'd you get your fucking shoes from?" Because I love them. They were so dope. He said they were Adidas Young Ones, and I might buy them. I might cop those. After that, I saw Cyberpunk 2077. Oh man, shit, you know what? I should have brought the jacket. So after you watch the demo, they give you a jacket, like a really, really nice jacket. That's like double-sided too. The inside is like yellow with the logo on the back, but the front side has like a fucking like side zipper and like patches and like a back like design, like a samurai like ghost spirit thing. And it's really fucking pretty. I got a large size. You can't try them on beforehand, so I kind of went for large. And it's a little tight to zip up, but once I have it zipped up and it's on, it looks nice on me. It doesn't look like it's squeezing me or anything. So, you know, I would have liked to go for XL maybe, but like I can live with the L. It's fine. It's so nice. It's a nice jacket. But Cyberpunk was cool. Cyberpunk seemed interesting. There's some weird stuff going on with it, with like the setting of the world. Like there's this rundown like corporate like wasteland, and it's lived in by nothing but Haitians. And the Haitians, when they talk, like their accent is like subtitled, so the is like spelled as DE. It's there's some iffy stuff happening in there. Keanu Reeves was in it. He was showing up. That was pretty dope. Yeah, the combat and the gameplay seemed really, really cool. I don't know. It's hard to talk about that game because it's just they're still showing such little like snippets of it. I just really can't get a clear picture of like what the full package is like, or like what just like the regular day-to-day gameplay would be like in there. But it seems like a huge game, like a huge fucking endless game. So I saw that, and then I ran over to like a nearby Hotel Figueroa, to play John Wick Hex, another game with Keanu Reeves in it. And I show up, and it's such a swanky setup. It is so cool. The hotel is so like upscale and fancy, and you walk up the stairs to the John Wick room, and the room is just like this very small, not very small, like a medium size, like very like, you know, intimate room with a huge like bar set up, and like a bartender from the hotel like making drinks in there. And then you sit down, like you play a game with the developer while we'll talk you through it. And then like there's a waitress like walking by with catering, like a little hors d'oeuvres. Like, oh, you'd like a fancy shrimp? Would you like a little cup of corn? It was so weird, but so nice. Like it was such an awesome way to end E3, because that was my last appointment. And after that, E3 was over. The show was closed. John Wick Hex was so fun, man. It's so cool. It's a strategy thing, kind of like XCOM, but you're only playing as John Wick, and like the tool set is so simple that like you get the grip on it really quickly, but there's a lot of depth to it that I was so into. It was addicting. It was awesome. It was fun. The developer who I was talking to there was really, really nice guy. But yeah, you know, I did that. Day 3 was cool. It didn't feel as aimless as the first day. I was very, very tired, a little sick, but you know, I was kind of like more busy with appointments, so it's just kind of like the day sort of like went on a lot smoother. Like it was already like 4 o'clock before I knew it, and I had Cyberpunk and John Wick. Went by fast, man. And when John Wick ended, and I like left that hotel, and I was like, that's it. There's no more E3. E3's over. It felt so weird. Like my immediate reaction is like I was sad, you know, because I've spent this whole week like 24/7 just in this zone, in this like moment, this whole thing, like, you know, all these people here, networking, talking, hanging out, seeing games. That like the second it ended, and I was just like a dude in the middle of LA, it felt really weird. It felt weird. I've had an amazing time this whole week, like one of the best weeks of my life. But yeah, that moment that it ended, I was feeling kind of down. So I walked into Fat Burger and bought a fat ass burger and a Oreos and cream shake and a bunch of French fries, baby. And that was delicious. But again, I was kind of sick, so I couldn't even finish the whole meal. Very sad. I wish I could go back and finish it now, but too late. While I was eating there, a homeless man just like walked into the fucking restaurant and like ran right up to people and was asking everyone for food and like bothering every single person. And then nobody gave him anything, so he like screamed and spat on the floor and walked out and knocked over the chairs outside. And it was bizarre. Only in LA. Yeah, I did that, and then I went to the Airbnb for a little bit with my team, started unpacking and repacking my stuff, and then I got to hang out with my friend Emily. I fucking love her, and she like was in New York, and she moved to LA, so she's been here for a year, but so I got to hang out with her. She brought me down to like Sunset Strip, like the Hollywood area. We drove down there. We went to like the strip there is full of like kooky restaurants and like a bunch of like gay bars and stuff. And so you walk into this place called Flaming Saddles, and it's just like a pretty like medium-sized bar, but there's 2 tables set up in the middle, and there's just a fucking half-naked cowboy and like a half-naked stripper lady with like a handkerchief around her neck, just dancing nonstop, fucking like swinging around on a rope across both the tables and shit. It was so hilarious. It was so nuts. It was so fucking fun in there. People were losing their minds, dancing. Like there weren't that many people in there, but the ones who were there were having such a good time. It was so dope. And then we just kind of walked around, talked, went to like 2 or 3 more bars that also had fucking half-naked dudes in like banana hammocks and like fucking harnesses and BDSM gear, like dancing their asses off. It was so fun. It was so weird. It was so dope. I want to go back. It was so amazing. We tried this like weird ice cream place that had like fucking like olive oil and goat cheese flavors, like pancakes and egg stuff. I got like a roasted strawberry and white chocolate ice cream. And it was good. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that was kind of the first part. That was the first time here where like I saw stuff around me. I was like, oh wow, this is LA. This is like very different. Because every other part of LA I've been in so far, it's just been like very similar to New York to me. It hasn't like a mind-blowing experience being around these sights and sounds because they're so similar to where I'm from. But Sunset Boulevard, that strip was unique. That was like amazing. It was so funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Yeah, I'm recording this Friday morning. I'm heading to the airport soon for my flight back home. I'm gonna arrive at 10 o'clock New York time, and that's it, man. I'm done with E3. This has like legitimately been one of the best weeks of my life. It's been so fun and rewarding, and I just really feel like it's made me feel like a professional. It's just been so incredible, and even despite all the weird little like hiccups and awkward moments that I've had with people, it's just been still so amazing, so incredible. I'm really excited for what's in store once I get back home and like get in touch with some people I met here. I was so excited. It was so fun. I really want to come back to LA soon, just like a vacation thing, you know, because I want to just like see stuff. I want to see my friends more out here, but hopefully that'll happen soon. Hopefully. Yeah, this is the last vlog, I guess. Like my day today in LA is like nothing. I'm getting food and then like going to the airport. So this is probably the last one. Maybe I'll do more vlog stuff in the future, but I just kind of felt like E3 was the thing to do a vlog for. And I was kind of inspired by the stuff that Abby Russell does at Giant Bomb, those E3 vlogs. So I don't know. I'm happy how these turned out. I would have liked to edit more, but you know, there's something cool about just kind of like looking at the camera, just talking, just put it on YouTube, whatever. Yeah, you know, E3 is amazing. E3 is incredible. LA was incredible. This week was incredible. I'm so happy. This is dope. This is fucking dope. So, peace out.